The 8 best AI tools for students. I'm a student, you're probably a student. These are the tools I use and you should use them too. Let's go. No time to waste. Number 8 is Wolfram Alpha, which does all kinds of calculations for you. For example, I put in some maths here. 2x plus 3 equals 19. It tells you how to solve it and also gives you the solution straight away. It's a good time saver, but you might not always learn a lot. Maybe something like this you can figure out yourself, but you know, this will save you time if you're trying to do something you already know how to do. Number 7 is GitHub Copilot. If you write code, this will help you write your code. It will also write a lot of code for you. I have not personally used it, but I've seen my teacher use it in one of his lectures. He would actually do a live coding lecture, but let this write all his code. It was ridiculous. But it works, so if he can do it, you can do it. The link to this and all the others will be in the description, by the way. For number 6, we've got Otter.ai, and this is sort of a meeting assistant or maybe a lecture assistant. You know, when you're on all those Zoom or Teams meetings and there's so much information coming at you? Well, use Otter.ai. Otter.ai does live transcripts of meetings or lectures, and you can also add your own comments and highlight stuff as it goes along. It does automated meeting notes. It works in, you can see here, Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams. And it also does automated slide capture. This thing does all the things for you. You don't even have to take any notes yourself. So this is a real time saver. And if you use this, you will be able to focus more on your online lecture or whatever online thing you're doing, really. Oh, so you even got automated summary. So do check this out, try it out, and if you've used it, tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Next up, we've got fontjoy.com. I use this all the time for PowerPoint presentation or Word documents, and you know, when you're writing something, using just one font will get boring after a while. And besides, using a couple different fonts looks a lot better. Good thing we've got FontJoy, so have a look at this. It generates font combinations with deep learning, and they're supposed to look good together, which I think they do. For example, these three look really good together. And you've got the fonts on the left here that you can just copy and paste and use in your own document. Let's generate one more. That one is funky. That looks kind of good. So you can probably just use this and you'll get a good one in the first try or maybe the second try. For number 4, we've got Zotero.org. And this is a personal research assistant. It helps you. For example, let me show you. You can collect research articles, you know, when you're reading one in Safari or Google Chrome, you can just click on the extension and it will save it for you. Then you can organize them in the Zotero app, like shown here. And then it will create references for you, so no more typing in the Harvard or Oxford style or whatever you use. This will do it all for you. This is a big time saver, so go ahead and start using this right now. Number 3 is Grammarly. You've probably heard about or even used this before, but now it uses AI to improve your writing. So for example, it's got a demonstration here. It puts underlines on the bad things you do when you write. So for example, we got affect here, a classic issue error. It's supposed to be affect instead, so with Grammarly, you won't ever have to make that mistake again, and it's completely free, so why not use it? For number 2, we've got PowerPoint design ideas, and if you use PowerPoint, you may know about this, but if you don't know about it, listen closely. Open PowerPoint, open a presentation, and then click Design, and then to the left here, to the right here, we click Design again, and then it generates design ideas for you using AI. Now, I've already done this for this particular presentation, so it looks a little bit funky, but I use this for every single presentation I do, and it makes them look good instantly, like that. So if you use PowerPoint but don't know about this, then start using this right now. Or maybe next time when you do a PowerPoint presentation. For number 1, we've got ChatGPT. You probably heard about this, but if you're not using it, what are you doing? It can do all kinds of things that are really useful for students in particular. It can summarize entire books. For example, I've got this book I read for my course literature currently, but recently I read it and there was a lecture about a particular chapter and I forgot the chapter. Guess what I did? Summarize the second chapter of the book, The Nature of Tech, and watch the magic happen. Dang, that didn't work. Why does this always works when I do it myself, but it never works on video? I don't understand. But I think we can make it work. So if it doesn't work the first time, persist a little bit, like look as I fix this chapter. Remove that, and that. Let's go. Yes, it got it now, so it probably didn't like the citation thing. So it summarizes it very confidently and mostly correct, I would say. Like, it's good enough for a summary, but I wouldn't trust it 100%. It's also creative. For example, 10 ideas for an essay about AI. First, ethical implications of AI, impact of AI on the job market. And there you go, you've literally got 10 ideas for your essay now. It's incredible, it's so good. Now obviously it can write entire essays by itself, but I wouldn't do that if I were you. Make your own essay, learn how to write, but use this as a tool to help you out. Just like you would with a calculator when doing maths, right? It's so specific, it does anything you ask it to. It's free, it's fast, it's accessible. If you're not using this right now, what are you doing? It is not always accurate. For example, it doesn't know what's happened in the world since 2021. So after that, it's got no knowledge. Like if I ask it, who is the president? Yeah, see, it says, as an AI language model, I do not have access to real-time information and current events beyond my knowledge cutoff date of 2021. So he's at least a little, or she, whatever, is at least a little bit aware of whatever is going on here. So those are the best student AI tools out there currently. Did I forget anything? Put that in the comments. I've made more videos about AI that you can watch. For example, I've got 7 reasons why ChatGPT is better than Google. That's a pretty good one. I've also got a video about the shipping container I live in, which is not a very good video, but you can still watch it if you're curious about that, and maybe I'll make an updated one in the future. Otherwise, watch this video that YouTube thinks you will like, and click like for more. Subscribe also for all future things about AI, because you do not want to miss these things, because they can just help you save so much time. So subscribe, get on board, jump on the train, and let's go together. Take care now, hope it helped.